This is Zach's Corner. From the Kingdom Arena in Saudi Arabia, there comes an intriguing matchup between two top prospects who have both fought the likes of the best and Superman, and who are both trying to make a name for themselves in the next era of heavyweight boxing. We have an intriguing matchup between Hyperion, 32 wins, 1 loss, and 0 draws, against Adam Warlock, 27 wins, 1 loss, and 0 draws. Both fighters come from a lineage which is entirely interesting. Both fighters are both prospects in their mid-20s, Hyperion being 26 and Adam Warlock being 25 years old. Both have lost only to Superman in their challenges for the undisputed title, and both hold a spot in the top 7 best heavyweights of the world today. Both too have fought the likes of Miracle Man and have won by close decisions, and have founded on similar playing fields in the level of competition which they have faced. Many boxing goers and fans see this bout to be a 50-50 bout, in which the chances of both Adam Warlock and Hyperion winning being extremely equal. This makes it one of the most intriguing non-title matchups in the world today, in which heavyweight boxing has found new heights and new ways in which entertainment has been shown. Here is my preview and prediction for this match. First, we'll look over the careers of both fighters, with Adam Warlock being his most notable wins being that of Moon Knight in his 15th professional bout, and Dr. Doom in his 17th professional bout, and finally, an undefeated prospect of Mysterio, which he fought in his 20th professional bout, in which he won by a close split decision. However, many fans believe Adam did win this fight, but it was extremely close. Mysterio, however, also ended up fighting Superman only recently. But this is not what we're here to talk about today. Besides Mysterio, Adam Warlock, after his loss to Superman, had first tied with Miracle Man with a split decision tie, and in the second matchup, he won by a unanimous decision, in which he won on all scorecards 115 to 113. These are his 4 most notable opponents in the boxing scene, and one loss to the greatest heavyweight boxer of today's boxing era is nothing to laugh about. This is something which is extremely well-rounded, that Adam Warlock did not get KO'd by Superman, and thus he is a valuable prospect and continuing challenger, and has the potential for a world title in the near future. On the other hand, there's Hyperion, and funnily enough, they only share 2 common opponents. Firstly, Hyperion's most notable opponents are Spartan, in which he won by a 6th round knockout. This was a statement win, and around the time where Hyperion first stepped up his competition. In furthering from this, Hyperion also fought Null. Although Null was past his best, this was still kind of a final hurrah for Null, in which he would attempt to get into title contention one last time. Still, Null lost by 10th round RTD, where he retired in his corner, almost passing the torch in a way to Hyperion to be another valuable prospect in this new era of heavyweight boxing. Furthering from this, Hyperion also fought Thornin, another opponent who has just started reaching the latter third of his career and will be on his way out in the next 7 or so fights of his. Hyperion won this bout by 11th round technical knockout, yet it was a controversial knockout, as many fans believe that Thornton could have kept going at this point in time, and the referee had prematurely stopped the bout. And in Hyperion's first common opponent with Miracle Man, in which he fought right before he squared off against Superman, was Miracle Man. So Miracle Man had actually fought Hyperion before he had fought Adam Warlock. Hyperion had won this bout by a very clear unanimous decision in which all the scorecards read 116 to 112. This was for the WBU mandatory position against Superman, and this is where Hyperion became the WBU interim champion. This, however, is the only common opponent Adam Warlock and Hyperion share, in which both of them had a clear win, and both wins were actually in some ways controversial among many fans. Both Hyperion and Adam Warlock had beaten Miracle Man by a decision which some fans believe Miracle Man should have won. But in regards to this, I believe that Hyperion and Adam Warlock both convincingly won against Miracle Man, and that Miracle Man too partly lost due to his introduction to his bottom third of his own career. I see Miracle Man only having 6 or 7 more fights, or maybe some have said up to 9 fights, in which Miracle Man would have before he fully retired. Yet, the only other common opponent they faced were both one loss to the undisputed heavyweight champion. This match is extremely intriguing, as many believe Hyperion and Adam Warlock are at a similar playing field to Miracle Man, as Miracle Man, while he is in his latter third area of his career, Hyperion and Adam Warlock are only at the end of the first third of their career, and many believe they have not reached their prime just yet. Thus, this will be an extremely intriguing matchup, as both opponents are the same height, have the same reach, and both have relatively great knockout power, with Adam Warlock having 25 knockouts out of his 27 wins, while Hyperion only holds 26 knockouts out of his 29 wins. Both have considerable power. Thus, whoever wins this bout will be considered back into the top 5 heavyweights of this generation and will become possible contenders for a rematch against Superman. This is a very intriguing matchup, but for my prediction, I believe Hyperion will win by a very close decision, in which Adam Warlock will have a very good showing against Hyperion and will prove that both are still ready to be in title contention for a very long time, and that both prospects will not go away, and both will have the potential to become world champions. But good luck to both boxers, and this is Zachary's Corner.